We generally view aging as an inevitable process of physical weathering. We expect a steady loss of cognitive function and the eventual onset of chronic disease as our biological systems reach their limit. However, a small chain of islands in southern Japan operates on a different timeline. In Okinawa, the standard trajectory of aging changes. This chart compares centenarian density. In the United States, 10 out of every 100,000 people reach age 100. In Okinawa, that number is 34. These individuals aren't just surviving, they remain active and independent with unusually youthful hormone levels. We see a similar gap in cognitive health. This graph tracks dementia prevalence. Look at the far right side. While American rates climb steeply after age 80, the Okinawan trend remains flat. The majority of their elders remain cognitively intact. While it's tempting to credit genetics, the migrant data suggests otherwise. When Okinawans move to the West and adopt Western diets, their lifespans drop to match those of their host countries. This indicates that the Okinawan advantage is an engineered ecosystem of behaviors that actively resists the standard diseases of aging. This is the dietary breakdown of a traditional Okinawan elder. The plate is dominated by unpolished grains, vegetables, and soy. Compare that to the standard American diet. Here, grains and vegetables shrink while meat and dairy consumption expands significantly. Okinawans also follow a behavioral rule called hara hachibu, the practice of eating only until they are 80% full. This restriction changes the body's internal chemistry. Digestion naturally produces free radicals, volatile molecules that damage cells. By consuming fewer calories, the Okinawan system generates less oxidative stress, slowing the rate of cellular damage. A primary staple of this diet is the satsumaimo, or purple sweet potato. It provides high concentrations of vitamin E and antioxidants that offer specific protection to the brain. Their soy intake also introduces flavonoids that function as natural SERMs, or selective estrogen receptor modulators. These SERMs act as smart blockers. They prevent certain hormones from stimulating cancer growth, while allowing the body to maintain the bone density and hormone levels typically found in much younger people. For the Okinawans, the plate functions as a biochemical shield for their cellular integrity. Beyond nutrition, Okinawans rely on a social institution called the moai, a lifelong circle of friends formed in childhood. A moai serves as a permanent emotional and financial safety net. Members support each other through illness, financial hardship, or the loss of a spouse. This social security addresses allostatic load, the physiological damage caused by the chronic stress of isolation and anxiety. The moai helps keep this load low. By eliminating the stress of isolation, it protects the heart from the wear and tear of elevated cortisol. This deep social network is a biological requirement that physically preserves the body's vital systems. The final psychological pillar is Ikigai, the reason for getting up in the morning. Research into severe physical adversity has shown that a sense of purpose and hope distinguishes those who survive from those who do not. Modern data confirms this link. A defined Ikigai is associated with lower cardiovascular mortality and a slower rate of cognitive decline. In Okinawa, this purpose is active. Elders perform demanding tasks such as daily gardening well into their late 90s. This defined purpose creates a neurological framework that supports physical health, making the choice to stay active a natural part of daily life. These three pillars form a single ecosystem. Diet preserves the cells, the moai mitigates stress, and Ikigai sustains the mind. Because migration data shows that environment drives Okinawan longevity, these habits offer a blueprint that can be adapted to Western lives. Replicating this effect involves eating mindfully, committing to a consistent social circle, and identifying a clear daily purpose. The results are visible in the Okinawan elders themselves, people who remain vibrant and lucid long after peers elsewhere have declined. The Okinawan Anomaly demonstrates that aging is a modifiable process. We have the data to extend our years of health and maintain our physical and mental function for decades longer.